while out doing some other errands today, I stopped in and got some metal. It is 2" by 6" 3/16 thick box iron. We're going to make our rock slides out of that. So this has got to get itself into the shop underneath the truck there, and then I've got to start cutting and make some mods. We're going to slope the ends so that it's more useful as well as a little more aesthetically pleasing. And then I got to cut some other metal to weld to it, to mount it to the frame, etc. So we got some work ahead of us. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to taper this. So this will be the bottom of the slide, and I want to have it basically come in on a slant like that, so that we catch something, we'll slide up or down it instead of just having it blunt. I mean, blunt's fine, but I prefer to have. Some people just go a tiny little slant. I'm thinking I want to go a little bit more. I'm thinking I got to measure between 4 to 6 inches of kick down. It's 2 inches here, so I'm thinking 6 inches in and come down till it touches. That'll make us a little shorter than our 68 inches that we currently have, which means it should fit in a little bit nicer between the front and the back, allowing us lots of room for not to hit this with the tires. So I'm going to try to figure out how to measure this out and go from there. Alright, so there we go. We got our angle. We cut along the edge of it, and then this part gets smashed down to line up. That way we're only doing the seams. Well, this part's the original metal. I got it marked out for this side. I don't have the flip side fully marked out yet, but we'll deal with that one. I got to cut it also. I'll cut these two. We'll get one of these designed. The metal that is fastening this to the truck is 2x3 1/4" wall. I already had it. Not enough to make the slides, but enough to make the mounts. So we're going to be cutting that up and then welding it to it, and then putting in gussets and little straps and stuff we need to make sure it's good and strong. So we'll keep at it. I'm going to get serious. I'm going to use this and smack that down, try to get it so it lines up with that. And so, you know, each one of these tubes is approximately 55 pounds. So with this and the tie-ins, we're adding about another 140 pounds to moose. But lower weight, so it'll help our center of gravity. Should be good. I got it this far. Bit of a gap there. But it does clamp a bit. I think once I start stitching, it'll heat up and we'll be able to finish clamping that down. Probably have to tighten as we're welding. But not too bad. Actually better than I thought it was going to go. So try to squish down that other end. We're just going to try to get one of these built at a time. Learn what we can from one, maybe the next one will be even easier. A little gap there, Phil. Let me get this little here. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. We'll figure that out. Put a cap in there, bend it down, cut it off. I don't know. Not sure yet. But we'll start to get this tacked and see where we go from there. There we go. Not the perfect smooth, but hey, for a wire feed welder outside in the backyard, I think this is doing pretty good. Still gotta figure out what to do with the gap here, but I'm gonna get that other end welded together first, then we'll figure out what to do with these ends, how to close them up. Maybe use some of this. Oh, well, it's only on that wide, so I don't know, it's good. Just stick a piece of that in there and weld it in, and we're done. There we go. Problem solved. That will work. Nice. Our leftover pieces fit in there, weld it up. Nice. I'm going to get that end done first. So there we go. That's our edges. Our wedges to our Rockslides. So gives us more turning space by the tire, and also gives us something to slide up the rocks if we're wedged right at the tire. Hopefully. I've seen it done that way. Looks pretty cool. So hopefully this helps us out. If we actually hit them. It is, with this mounted, it's still 23 inches from the bottom of this to the ground. So I really shouldn't need them too often, but just in case. So here we have it. So gonna look nice. When I placed it up under the vehicle to line up these bars, I did find it was a little too long. So instead of trying to redo everything, we just bobbed the ends. So I just kind of get a little bit off the ends. Still got the slant, but then she goes a little blunt. That's going to be at the back tires, so I don't think it's going to be as crucial, because when I'm coming to something and sliding up, I've got this nice slant here. So it's only if I got to back off of something that this part's going to matter. And thinking about it, this would probably work a little better so that my back tire hits sooner and climbs up it. So yeah, there we go. Now I just got to get it up and onto the car. That's one down. Parts are cut for the other one. Tubes welded, but the arms haven't been added yet. So, well, there we go. Rockslides on. Looks pretty good. So that's my Stella Rockslide creation. They do work well. We punished the heck out of them at the park, and they're still holding up, not a single cracked weld or anything else. So I'm pleased about that. Everything went really well, and now we get to go out and play harder and not have to worry about breaking things. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell button so you'll get the new content. Thanks for watching. See you next video.